I promised you guys that on Tuesdays that we were going to do something really fun, because you know me, I love some games, I love some activities, I love some art projects, I love some STEM activities. And so every Tuesday we're featuring a different company that makes things that may or may not be perfect for you during this period of time where we're still spending more time at home. I gotta say, this morning was a real interesting thing for me because I was reading about people whose kids are going back to school today. And I was like, it's that same sort of disconnect that I have when it's 90 degrees here and you guys are talking about snow. And I'm like, what? That's happening where? What are you talking about? I can't imagine, because we are still in lockdown here in Los Angeles. But everywhere people need activities. And so many of you have written in and said, I want educational activities. And what about my kids that are twice exceptional? They need STEM activities. And we put a bunch of them on Pinterest for you. And you guys said, I need a part-time job collecting all the things that I would need to do for this. So I've got your answer for you today. We're going to be, and I think she's already with us, Reisa Schwartzman is joining us from Grizzly Games. And I'm turning because I'm going to start to pull some of these things down, because what they've done is make all those activities super easy for you. You don't have to go to 17 stores, order off of Amazon, 13 things, right? You just need to order from Grizzly Games. Then you, Gridley Games, excuse me. And then you just have to add the one ingredient, whatever it is. There's Reisa.
Hi,
Reisa
guys.
Schwartzman, how are you?
Great.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We're doing well. I just was kind of waxing poetic about what you guys have done, because we've got a lot of folks that watch the show that need activities to do with their kiddos. And we like for them to be educational, but you know, we have a whole Pinterest page, Reisa, where I put activities that are STEM activities, and parents have written in and said, oh, Shannon, it's just exhausting to gather the material. Right?
Right. That's the whole premise. You know, I'm a mom and actually now a grandma. And
no, stop. You look too young for that.
Like you know, you want to be able to open something and get busy and get going and not disappoint your kids. And we let you know what you need right away, but we really try to provide everything you need to kind of really get going and get the kids involved in exploration and touch and feel. And, you know, I grew up with a learning disability, so I'm very aware of there's different kinds of learning. And I really believe in the best form of learning, being that I was a dance teacher for 19 years, is experiential. And so that's what I'm trying to bring here, is this experiential learning. And the best way to learn is to have fun. So if you're having fun, and oh, by the way, you're learning, oh, sorry. So that's what we're trying to do. Exactly. So just add milk. And we've got them in the store. They actually come in this really cute little milk.
I love it.
And that's where we started with our kids. We first started with games. We kind of got into this business not on purpose, but one morning I woke up with this idea that I wanted to do this one experiment in particular where you have the magic dancing.
I love it.
I love that one. It's a really moment, and it doesn't matter what age you are, it's an aha moment. And so we wanted the whole experience. We wanted the kit right from the time you hold it to be a part of the experience. And so what we did is we wanted to have, there's a whole pressure now on STEM, which I'm assuming your watchers know is science, technology, engineering, and math. But being that I'm a dancer background, I like to bring both the art of science and I like our products to be co-ed, non-gender. And so I think this really does a great job doing that. You've got all of this, you can make the scientist an artist, the artist a scientist, and get them all together. With Just Add Milk, all of our kits have multiple science and art activities.
Yes.
And
I'm unpackaging and showing everybody, you know, so a lot, I've gone to do the milk thing before, and most of us have milk somewhere in the house.
It doesn't
Even
matter
though,
what kind of milk you use either. You can use skim, you can use homogenized, but you can use buttermilk, you can use soya milk. It just needs to have some fat in it, and that's what does it for that project. But really, we make milk dancing, we make milk solids, you make milk pads, mouse pads. You can do psychedelic paper and a whole variety of activities in that one. And that was our first kit. And then
and we've got, because we've got everything here to do a bunch of different experiments, and then we get the booklet. And the thing that I love about the booklet is that, first it will tell you, like all the experiments, and it tells you what you need from the kit and what you would need from your house. And sometimes it's just like a little thing that you would need from the house, but it's stuff that you have around, guarantee it. So but then it tells you how it works. It gives you like the scientific experiment. And then there's a place where it talks about reflections and observations. So I've heard this from so many parents that they're like, I'm not a teacher. I didn't go to school for education. And so it tells you exactly like what questions to ask your kiddo about, like why do you think that, what happened? It says, what happened to the food coloring when you first put it on the milk? And then what about the glue? What happened when you added a drop of soap to the milk? So you don't have to think. For those of you who have said to me, Shannon, don't make me think. Like, I want to do these things. I want it to be educated, but don't make me think.
The next thing is you can learn with your kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love it. And some of the kits in the book, it has a place where you can write down your observations. So the kids can be,
And they're leave them with something they can take back also. Like, so here's some of the paper that I made the last time we were doing this experiment. And we made a mouse pad. And so, we taught them how to make mouse pads. And so it's useful art. You can make, I've used so many of these to make thank you cards. So also, we really encourage recycle, reuse, repackage. And then we have 6 other kits. So one of the next ones we did was, you read my mind.
Vulcan mind meld. Mine's in reverse.
Just even from the package, we put it in a can because we want the kids to be able to put their experiments in here or reuse it for some other use. One of the main experiments in there also, it's a study of polymers. So it's not about just making slime. You can make slime. There's a lot of recipes out there. And we also give them these really, really good little plastic containers that you can keep your experiments in for a long time. And you can make a bouncing ball. I can bounce it. I don't know if you could see it here, but bouncing balls, and you can make slime. So it's a study of viscosity. You can see here, it's like slimy. And then
kids, it's very tactile. Our kids love these.
So learning how to do different kinds of tactile too, that just by changing an experiment, I can have a different whole experience. And then, teaching them how to have a little patience with the same kit. You can make different kinds of crystals, and they can watch them create over time. So even though it's just a little kit, there's still lots of things to do, and then just add glue. And then we have just add sugar.
Look at how good we are. Vulcan mind meld.
Wow. We are connected.
Love this. And I love all the packages. I love that, like this one, because these are reusable. I love that there's a pull string. So this is like really, if they watch the show, I'm all about does the packaging work? Does it last? And does it make it extra fun? And you guys have really hit it out of the park on that. It's like, check that box.
So for an example, with just add just add sugar, we really want the kids to reuse their package. So first of all, it can be a little purse, but we give them a decoupage recipe, and you can decoupage your box, and now you have a candy box. You can put all your treats in your box. It does open. I'm just, you can.
I totally would have kept my Barbie shoes in this when I was a kid. That's totally what I would have done.
Right? And we also have it in multiple languages because not everybody speaks English at home as the first language. So all of the kits are also in Spanish.
Love.
Came, of course, just add egg, which I think I see you holding up now too.
Yes.
And it's not just an Easter holiday experience, but of course it makes it extra special if it's around Easter.
And this totally would have been a Barbie house after we were done with it. But I love all the things that you can do with an egg. The one that I am the most excited about to do is one where you blow out the egg and then you make a geode out of your egg. Stop. It's just so cool.
So here's like some of the geodes so we can make, and you can make, we give you a dinosaur so you can, and soap so they can make their own soap in the egg with the dinosaur, so it's a supporting egg. We can make candles. We give you wax to make candles. I personally am a mosaic kind of girl. You collect, you teach the kids, they don't have to throw everything away. They get the little canvas to make their art. This is our Wise Alec, this is our logo. So this is all mosaic, which now makes the container that much more savable. And
love.
You just said was our next one. The part that I love about this, again, we're trying to be reusable, recyclable. You actually cook right here in the box. This is a solar oven. Exactly. You cook right in the box.
Now, I just love these. I just think they're so smart. And I think it's a great gift for any of you that have to. I mean, we've been having this thing where everybody's having virtual birthday parties right now. And, you know, you need to send a present. And you want to send over something that's good during this period of time where we're staying at home as much as possible. You know me, I always love it if it's fun and the kids get excited about it, and if there's an educational component to it. These are the best birthday gifts you can send over. The parents will love you, the kid will love you. And it's something that they can, you know, each one has like 10 different experiments. It's not like one and done. So, you know, crazy good, the things that you can do. What are you holding up there?
So Just Add Sun, other than, you know, you can make your nachos or cook a hot dog. You get a canvas, you can make a painting, you can make your own crayons. We teach them how to make their own stained glass windows. They learn these are some of the art projects. They make your own sundial. There's a whole variety of other activities that we do.
It's packed with stuff, you guys. And it's all, you know, like I guarantee you that there is something, they have age ratings on them, right? But there's something in them that every parent's going to be able to find to be able to do with every kid. It is something where the parents, it's not that thing where you give it to the kids and go let them do it on their own. It's an activity to do together. And I think that that's a blessing because we need things to be interacting with our kids on the spectrum. Now tell me about Just Add Baking Soda.
These are
and Just Add Fruits and Vegetables. Oh my goodness.
Totally hot off the press. So fruits and veggies, tons of things you can do in here. Make your own potato battery, make a clock, fruit stamping. Again, tons of stuff that you can do in here. Just Add Baking Soda, do a volcano, make your own bath bombs, make your own ornaments for the holidays, and a whole variety of other activities. So these all have, like, I think this one has 20 activities and this one has like 12 or something. So there's lots of things to do in each of the packages. And then we also have all of our wonderful games that are all really family oriented as well.
Okay, so I just love these things, but I'm gonna make a suggestion because I think that they're really wonderful. And the only thing that I would have loved more as we opened up kits and we were like playing around with things, we were like, oh, we kind of want to watch the instructional video. And we went online and we saw some reviews that showed you a little bit of things, but I think it would be great even if it was your viewers or our viewers and the people who play your games, is that while you're doing something, make an instructional video. We have so many parents who have kiddos that are teenagers that they want to be YouTubers. And a lot of what YouTubers do is make instructional videos. You guys, what I would love as a companion piece to all of these is if there was a video showing a kid doing each one of the experiments. And maybe that's a challenge you put out to your users, but that's the only other thing. And I sort of feel like our audience could do that for you.
That'd be great. Let's bring on that challenge.
There you go. So get the kits, you guys. And where do we need to go to get them?
So Amazon for sure. Hopefully your local toy stores. If they don't, you can contact us directly at Gridley Games. And we can, if you can't find them, we'll make sure you get them.
There you go. So gridleygames.com, and it's Gridley, no E, Griddly. But super timely and important because, again, parents have just been crying for this kind of stuff and saying, we want to be able to do it. And I put them onto Pinterest and they're like, oh, I just don't have the time to go shop for and put together and set it all up. This is perfect because then you don't have to do that work. So thank you to Gridley Games for making that possible for us. I'm not holding up. I'm touching, but I'm not holding up. If your kids, I love this experiment. We've already started this. It's on my kitchen counter and I didn't bring it in. But making the rock candy. Yeah. Absolutely love it. Super duper smart. Check out their whole catalog because you guys have other games. You have games and they're educational games. Yeah. Show us that one. Yeah.
This is Wise Alec. This was our original game. This is a family trivia game based on over 1,000 questions in school curriculum in history, science, and spelling. And all ages can play it at the same time. You can customize it to your family needs.
Love.
We have strategy games. We have abstract strategy. We've got math games. We've got word games. We have a game where you make your own game kit called Rockets, Rainbows and Storms. So we've got tons of stuff. Check out our website.
Yeah.
Gridleygames.com. And if you need more information, contact us. We'd be happy to help you.
There you go. So check it out, you guys. Gridley Games, Griddly games.com. Thank you so much for being with us and for having these wonderful activities for our kiddos, because we got to keep stimulating their minds, you guys. And for our kids on the spectrum, we need a way to connect. And I'll tell you, like, if you've never done the milk thing, the dancing milk thing, I would just tell you, start with that one because you will be so jazzed and your kid will be so jazzed and they will want to come back and do more stuff. Make sure that you're reading to them from the booklet about what's happening and asking the questions, no matter if your child is verbal or not, because we all know that they're getting more than sometimes that they will tell us. But I'll tell you, I have done the milk thing in a classroom full of kids that, were like, I don't care. I'm not interested in whatever you're doing. And you start to put the food coloring into the milk and they all come over and go, why is it doing that? And then when you have the thing to be able to read to them why it's doing that, and then you add the next element and they go, what's that about? And they all want to get in and play. All of them. So, activate your kids' brains. Gridleygames.com. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having us and let us know how we can help.
Yay. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Right. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
And so that was Reisa Schwartzman from Gridley Games. Absolutely love these, you guys. Check them out. Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.